So one of the things we have, I set some of these up today. I've got some new articles posted on my site, so you can actually go in and set up audiences of people. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna actually do it this way so you can see. So you can actually go in here and build audiences of people. You can go everyone that visits your site or visits specific pages. Okay, so one of the strategies for people who are like not driving Facebook traffic specifically is if they're driving traffic to internal pages on their site, specific pages like sales pages or landing pages. Joe and John, in your case, if you have a page within your site that's got the PDF that they download, you could set up an audience of people who visit that particular page, that has the PDF on it. Um, the pixel lasts up to 180 days. For my purposes, I'm doing 90 days on this. I'm not going to mess up my audience, but so that's one way to do it. Second way is I want to show you. All right, and then the other one in terms of doing this is if you're running any sort of videos on Facebook, is targeting people that viewed a percentage of your video. So one of the things we like to do is create audiences of our videos. And when you get to your page, you get to see all the videos that are on your site. So I think this is maybe one video that you saw. I had run this on Facebook in addition to sending you guys video emails. Stuff that I sent through the video email does not get tracked. This does. So I could actually go in and set up an audience of people that watched that watched 95%. I could also go in and say, 25%, 50%, 75. I like to do, hey, if I put out a 30-second video, I want an audience of everybody who watched 95% of that video, and I could run targeting. I can run ads specifically to that target. Okay. So the other thing, I always start with audiences, and I want to do a couple more things on audiences. There are some audiences that I feel are really, really important. Using a custom audience. All right. So when you create a custom audience, what I'm going to show you here is this here, which is basically a data file. Okay. You're uploading a list into Facebook of customers, but it's not just customers. You could upload any sort of list that you have that has name, email, phone number, city, state, zip, and a number of other things. One of the most important things that you want to upload is customers. This list here um, is my list of Infusionsoft customers. Now, I don't have over 1,000 customers. I'm an agency, so I have probably a couple hundred customers in there in a number of different ways. But I do want to upload my list of customers. Now, again, I gotta kind of see all of you. Uh, have all of you done or have done uploading of custom audiences of data files? Show me your hands if you have. Okay, Mark has not. Okay, all right. Um, are have any of you heard of the concept of RFM, recency, frequency, money? Okay, all right. Okay, so a couple you have, a couple you haven't. So RFM stands for recency, frequency, and money. So let's say you have a list of 1,000 customers, okay? We like to upload customer list number one for the simple reason of we want to create lookalike audiences, okay? So a lookalike audience is Facebook's ability to use its artificial intelligence to say, all right, you gave me a list of 1,000 customers, okay? Or you gave me a list of 10,000 customers, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go find at the first level 2.2 million people that look just like your current customer base. It's a really powerful way to target top of funnel. We used to have to go deep into interest targeting and some of those things. Lookalikes produce really, really good results at the top of the funnel. So we like to model our customer list number one. Now, RFM is the concept of taking your list and pulling out the most important people. So while customers are the best thing to model, your best customers are the better thing to model. So, the customers that bought from you most recently are more valuable than the customers that bought from you in the past. The customers that order and buy from you more frequently are better than the customers that have bought from you once. The customers that have spent the most money with you are more valuable than the customers who spent the less amount of money. So, it tends to look like maybe an 80-20 type situation. So if you have a list of, let's go 1,000 customers, maybe you want to model the best 200 customers that you have. So you take, you dump into a spreadsheet with some of the data and you do sorting based on the last time they ordered. Maybe you take the top 20% that ordered most recently, take the top 20% that spent the most money, take the top 20% that have ordered most frequently, have multiple orders, and divide that list up and upload that list and create a lookalike audience off of that. And so the way to create lookalikes is to go in here, check off your list, say I want to create a lookalike audience, and these are other sources. I'll just do this for lack of a better. Okay, I'm going to go United States. Now you could do this. You can do this in any sort of location, and then you could create different levels of audiences. As you know, you can create one audience, and this audience, oh, it's up to 2.4. It used to be 2.2 million. So I'll just pretend that this is a customer list. I can do that. I can keep going up. It keeps doubling in size. You could also create multiples. So you want to say I want to create 3 of them. You can create a 10% lookalike up to 20 million. You can see maybe I'm going to do a list here. I'll do 10 million in this list and then have another list. So you can see it's going to create 3 lists, 2.4, 9.6, and 12 million people in it. When you're in a position where you can scale, this is a good way to scale. So you start with 1%, move up to 2%, 3%. You can move up the list and let the Facebook optimizer kind of tackle that for you. So that's one way to do that. Now the other thing I like to model for lookalikes is emails. So I've got LinkedIn contacts. Now you can't export LinkedIn contacts anymore with email addresses. You can, but only if people give you permission. So you can export LinkedIn contacts, name and city and things like that. The ability to match it is going to be really difficult without email address. But as much data as you can put in that file, you can see the last time I uploaded this was 2018. I believe sometime last year was they limited the ability to do that. But I used to regularly, I've got like 25,000 contacts on LinkedIn. I would regularly export my contacts, put them into my custom audience, and then I would run ads to that. And I also created lookalikes off of that. The other thing I model, especially if somebody's got kind of a small customer base, is model the emails. So non-buyers, meaning they're on my email list but they haven't bought anything. I've also done. I also put my opt-outs. I can't email them anymore, but I can certainly put them into a list and market to them. So what this allows you to do is not only create lookalikes, but also allows you to come in and run ads to these. So I can run ads to my customers if I wanted to. I can run ads to my non-buyers. I can run ads to people who have opted out that I can't reach by email. Obviously, I can run ads to my LinkedIn contacts and so forth. So that's some of the stuff that we do in terms of audiences.